For those of us who don't know too much, because watching Scott Pilgrim the film was the first time that I'd seen it, and so to enter this world of how would you kind of describe it? Because it's a little bit kooky.
It's really hard to describe. I mean, you can't really fit it into any certain box. You know, it's comedy, it's action, it's romance, it's drama. The music is fantastic in it. So I think it's got something for everyone, and at the same time, it really kind of strikes a chord. You know, I think it just sort of speaks to a whole generation. I mean, that's what it feels like when you watch it.
Yeah, and I think we kind of came up with this idea that it's our generation of those sort of Brat Pack films that John Hughes created. It's a great ensemble cast with just a relatable story, you know? It's something that you can connect, like, you know, you can connect with all the characters, but at the same time, it's put in this fantastical reality where you can just have fun, you know? And I think that's kind of cool, and it's just a mashup of everything in this film.
When everybody's on set in Toronto, I'm just wondering what it was like for everybody to kind of be there, because everybody's kind of the same age, I'm assuming, and then also everybody's in the same, like, you know, sandbox and getting to go crazy on it. So
it was totally like a family, or like being at school, or, you know, being in college or something. It was like we're all hanging out all the time, on set and off set, but like really low key, you know, we'd all go to Michael's apartment and just like hang out and you know, play games and like drink wine and just
watch
like,
movies
and it was just it was really crazy when it ended, because I think we all felt so connected to our characters and to the dynamic of the whole group together that separating it was really kind of sad.
It's kudos to Michael, because he's in every single scene here. And
he worked really hard on this movie, and
he does stuff that, you know, we have never seen him do. So kind of watching this kind of unfold, was it kind of interesting on your end to kind of...
I was so impressed with him.
I mean, I think just from the very beginning, because we started off by doing the fight training, so we got to see the badass side of Michael Cera from the very start, you know, and so just from that, I think we all just knew he was going to be able to deliver. He's brilliant. He's just amazing. He's got really great timing, and he's fun to be around, and he's charming, but at the same time, he is tough, you know?
I think he kind of set the bar of professionalism for all of us too, you know, like he drove himself to work every day, he didn't have an assistant, like he was always on time, he always worked his butt off, you know, every day, and he was in every scene of this extremely challenging film, and he never complained, you know, and that was really, I think, important for all of us to kind of like take that cue and be like, you know, that's how we're going to be too. I
want to disagree about saying more, because I feel like you guys may have set the bar for the fighting sequence in the film, because that was probably the most badass thing that I've seen, and it was really nice to see two chicks like kind of go at it.
That's the thing. It was really exciting for us to kind of, after seeing the film, see that there was so much girl power within it too. Because I think going into the filming part of it, we didn't think, oh, we're going to be portraying these kick-ass girls, and that kind of came after. Like we went into it, you know, just trying to be ourselves, the individual characters, and I think that's what's cool, is that, you know, these female characters are now able to sort of, you know, show their flaws, you know, fall down, get back up again, and be able to just really fight for what they really believe in. I think that's so cool to be able to have that in a film. Yeah.
And not only are there so many, you know, female characters that get to kick ass, but they also get to be funny, and they get to be smart and witty and strong and interesting, and there's, you know, the whole movie is just peppered with characters like that, which is, you know, so fantastic.
I heard you may have stabbed the director at some point. Is that true?
Well, there was
with a foam sword.
With a foam sword. You make it seem like I walked in with this weapon and I got like taken off with like, you know.
I think I stabbed him too with a foam sword, for that matter.
Fine. I thought it was gonna be like this really like I stabbed him.
There was blood.
Because at the beginning when we were doing the fight training, we were given. There's points where we all got given foam swords, and we just said, you know, let's have fun. And I think it's on one of the blogs that Edgar put up online. I smack him across the head. But mind you, it was cut after that smack. I did, you know, I felt really bad after. I was like, I'm so sorry, but that was cut out.
Okay, fine.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Yeah.
Thanks.